Tonight at 5, the Department of Justice pushing for the search warrant for former President Trump's estate to be made public. We're learning more about what the FBI was looking for.
Plus, we'll introduce you to a local personal trainer who is celebrating a major accomplishment.
And we'll visit a summer camp in southern Wisconsin that's helping kids recovering from severe burns heal. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Thanks for staying with us at 5, everyone. Just 2 days after the primary election, candidates are hitting the pavement trying to win over voters ahead of November.
And that includes U.S. Senate candidate Mandela Barnes. He was in Cambridge today with Senator Tammy Baldwin. And political reporter Will Keneally has more on what he had to say. Will?
There's a shift for Barnes this afternoon. He won the primary easily on Tuesday and now sets his sights on Ron Johnson this November. Barnes campaigned today at a dairy farm as part of a statewide push he's doing with Tammy Baldwin. Barnes spoke about his roots as a political organizer that led him to running for assembly 10 years ago. He said that kind of organization is what Democrats need this fall.
Scott Walker is the former governor because of your hard work. Scott Walker is the former governor because we had the highest turnout, highest midterm turnout in the history of this state. That is what grassroots activism looks like. And I can tell you, we're going to do it again this November when we send Ron Johnson packing.
So on the Republican side, Johnson released a new campaign ad touting his beginnings. The ad talks about his family growing up and Johnson starting his plastics business in Oshkosh. And campaigning is only expected to ramp up from here. In fact, we'll hear from Barnes again in Madison tomorrow afternoon.
Well, thank you. Thunderstorms possible this weekend. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti on the weather patio. He has the very latest. Gary?
Yeah, actually, the best chances of rain will be tomorrow. We're expecting some showers or maybe an isolated thunderstorm. Just a slight chance on Saturday, but you can't rule one out. As we take a look at the live view from the Platteville Queen Bee Radio Skycam, notice the clouds on the far western horizon. Those are actually thunderstorms to the east in Iowa. You can see they're still back toward Waterloo, so they're some distance from the Mississippi River. In the short term, we're not going to see any rain across southern Wisconsin because those showers and storms in Minnesota and Iowa are heading to the south and east toward western Illinois. So they'll stay out to the west of us for the time being. Visible cloud track, though, shows plenty of sunshine across the state of Wisconsin. Again, those clouds just out to the west of us. But with time, they'll move eastward, and we'll see those later on tonight into tomorrow. Temperatures right now here in Madison, we've jumped back up to 79 after being at 75 last hour. But temperatures are like 77 in Middleton, 75 degrees in Sun Prairie. Very comfortable out there. And across southern Wisconsin, it's a little warmer out to the west. Notice 80 degrees in Lone Rock, 79 degrees in Boscobel, and a little cooler closer toward Lake Michigan. Otherwise, this evening, look for skies to become mostly clear. Temperatures will be quite comfortable. We'll drop to about 64 degrees by late evening, but the rain chances will be on the increase for tomorrow. I'll tell you when the best chances for rain will be in just a few minutes.
All right, Gary, thank you. We have an update tonight on a Madison missing persons case that we brought you earlier. Police say 12-year-old Asaya Gibson has been found safe after she was reported missing earlier today.
Madison police have arrested a teenager in connection with a series of bomb threats directed at Bell Phillips Memorial High School earlier this year. Those threats started in February and continued through April. Police said the 17-year-old suspect, who is a student at the school, also made threats toward other schools outside of Dane County during that time. None of the threats were ever deemed credible, but they did disrupt classes, ultimately prompting Madison police to station extra officers outside the school after threats were reported 2 days in a row. Police say the suspect was cooperative during his arrest and was taken into custody without incident. In Janesville today, Congressman Brian Stile held a roundtable on the problems the county faces with the increasing prevalence of fentanyl there. Last year, there were 47 fentanyl deaths in Rock County alone, and the drug is appearing even in the jail there. And Rock County Sheriff Troy Knudsen says the jail recently saw a string of overdoses all at the same time.
3 at once I have never seen before in my career. That was the most amazing situation to have to deal with. That is very different than what it was in days gone by. I mean, I do think that this fentanyl has had a huge impact, a huge change on what it is that we have to deal with.
The sheriff says the county has implemented 24/7 nursing, which can help, and the jail is looking at bringing in some scanners that can help prevent the drugs from coming into the jail in the first place.
The Justice Department has asked a court to unseal the search warrant the FBI received before searching the Florida estate of former President Donald Trump. Today at a news conference, Attorney General Merrick Garland says he personally approved the decision to carry out the search warrant. His remarks followed days of criticism and outrage from Republicans and allies of former President Trump over the FBI search at Mar-a-Lago earlier this week.
I will not stand by silently when their integrity is unfairly attacked. The men and women of the FBI and the Justice Department are dedicated, patriotic public servants. Every day, they protect the American people from violent crime, terrorism, and other threats to their safety while safeguarding our civil rights.
A new Politico poll shows 49% of registered voters approve of the FBI's search, while 37% say they disapprove. Today, we also learned the former president was issued a subpoena about the documents this past spring. A Georgia community gathered today to honor a woman who died after falling out of a police car. Brianna Grier died last month after her mother called police to report her daughter was having a mental health issue. The family's attorney says deputies from the Hancock County Sheriff's Department handcuffed and arrested Grier for allegedly resisting arrest. They put her in a patrol car without a seatbelt, and Grier later fell out of the cruiser, landing on her head. The 28-year-old mother died from her injuries after being in a coma for 6 days. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation says it is looking into the fatal incident.
New at 5, an investigation underway in southern Indiana after 3 people were killed, dozens of homes damaged in a house explosion. Happened in an Evansville neighborhood yesterday. Authorities still don't know what caused it. They're working to identify the victims. Nearly 40 homes were damaged, and now the Red Cross is helping displaced families. If you drink protein shakes or use milk alternatives like oat milk, listen up. Lions Magnus is recalling more drinks. That recall includes products from Oatly, Horizon Valley Milk, Premier Protein, and Ensure. Officials say the products have been recalled because of concerns about potential contamination by 2 types of bacteria, and one is the same bacteria that prompted the Abbott baby formula recall. You can find more information on the FDA's website, fda.gov.
Health leaders say monkeypox cases in Wisconsin are still relatively low. The Department of Health Services says right now there are 32 confirmed cases in the state. Still, health leaders are pushing the vaccines as the best way to prevent monkeypox from spreading. The federal government has tapped nearly 6,000 vials of vaccine for Wisconsin, but only about half of those have actually arrived here. The vaccine is available for people 18 and older in the state who have been close contacts or those with certain risk factors, making them more likely to be exposed to the virus.
A new strategy to stretch the supply of the monkeypox vaccine was approved this week. It allows for a much smaller dose, 1/5 of what it was before, but does it provide the same amount of protection? Monkeypox is a virus in the same family as the one that causes smallpox. For the smaller dose to be effective, health experts say it has to be given between the layers of skin rather than under the skin as it had been given before.
Creates an equivalent immune response, and so therefore quite likely equivalent protection.
Now, the FDA does say delivering the vaccine in this way results in more redness and swelling at the injection site, but officials say the move could increase the number of vaccine doses in the national stockpile from 441,000 to more than 2.2 million. It also allows subcutaneous vaccination in people under 18 who are at high risk of infection.
Meanwhile, the maker of the monkeypox vaccine is raising concerns about that FDA decision to change how the shots are given. In a letter, Bavarian Nordic said the approach, quote, results in increased reactogenicity, and this may have a negative impact on vaccine uptake and coverage. The FDA commissioner defended the agency's decision on social media, saying the new dosing regimen resulted in some side effects, but they were manageable. A Madison-based personal trainer earned a new title this summer. He is the best of Madison, taking home Madison Magazine's award. As Caitlin Davis shows us, that new title is well-deserved.
I was screaming. I was running up and down the halls here. Yeah. I was with a client at the time, and I told him, and he was like, ah, everyone was like.
Mike Ansrud, Madison's 2022 best personal trainer, could not contain his excitement when he got the news.
You work in silence. You want to improve everyone. You want to do your best job you can to, to help these people and to have that sort of kind of affirmation that.
Mike has been practicing personal training for almost 10 years. The last 2 being fully dedicated to improving people's lives.
Well, his personality is great. He'll joke around, like, oh, give me one more, you can do it, Janice. But he's so extraordinarily qualified.
Janice Knapp Cordes faces health issues that cause her pain, and she decided strength training would benefit her.
Oh, it's wonderful. I definitely feel stronger, but all the things that I'm doing, including training with Mike, have really helped my back and my sciatica, and the pain is much lessened.
Mike doesn't only help build muscle and strength, but for some, something even more personal.
Has helped me with is my confidence. So now I feel like I can go into a gym and take the value and like the exercises that he's taught me and apply it and actually feel like I belong there and feel comfortable.
I think he's well deserving of that Best Trainer in Madison award.
And taking the time to ensure improvement. Client Alicia faced pain in her hip. Other trainers avoided the area, but not anymore.
I mentioned it to Mike, and instead of like avoiding that area, he wanted to work on strengthening that area.
As for Mike, this award provides yet another means of excitement in a career built around others.
You know, as much as, you know, I want to say it doesn't mean anything because I'm just here for that, it meant the world to me to win it.
News 3 Now, Caitlin Davis.
Congratulations to him, yeah.
For him. Well, we can see a few thunderstorms by the weekend. Gary will have more details next at 5.
Plus, Texas is sending buses of migrants to the nation's capital and New York. The city's response and how volunteers are helping after the break. And later, dozens of people graduated in Madison today. They received a badge instead of a diploma. How the new graduates could help staffing issues in state and county prisons. That's coming up at 6.
Mixed numbers at Thursday trading on Wall Street. The Dow adding a modest 27. The Nasdaq loses 75. S&P drops a few, and we'll be right back.
Save big on throwback sale at Wisconsin's #1 mattress retailer, Ashley. Get an Ashley Sleep Twin mattress starting at $169. Save $1,000 instantly on Serta Cozy Escape Sleeper Pillow Top. Guaranteed delivery in 5 days or less on in-stock mattresses. Shop now at Ashley.
Attention homeowners, we started with 50. Now we're looking for 30 homeowners who need new windows. We want to take your old windows out and install new Eco Sky windows, featuring Sky Mirror technology to give your home an energy upgrade. Call Mad City Windows, Wisconsin's #1 remodeler and trusted local source for the new Eco Sky windows. Act now to be one of 30 homeowners who receive special savings with free installation on a house full of new windows. 18 months, no interest, no payments. Senior and military discounts will take before and after pictures and compensate you for your time. Call during this program and receive a free $50 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call now with zip code and location to qualify. 608-338-1616. That's 608-338-1616.
At TSR, we transform your old, beat-up concrete into a beautiful, durable surface in one day. Hi, I'm Joey with TSR Concrete Coatings. We specialize in garages, patios, pool decks, basements, and more. We don't just coat over your old concrete. We start by grinding it down, then we apply the base coat and chip and seal it with our own proprietary sealant that will never chip or peel. Our coatings are beautiful, durable, ridiculously easy to clean, and are backed by our exclusive lifetime warranty. Our in-house team is ready to answer any questions that you have before and after the install. And right now on all projects, we're offering 15% off. Call the number shown below or visit our website for your new floor today.
Day floor. Wisconsin, save big on throwback sale happening now at Ashley. Save up to 58% off doorbusters while they last, plus special financing for 5 years. Shop now to see our lowest prices in store at Ashley.
Let's go. After 3 recent overdoses, a U.S. representative asks how to reduce fentanyl in Wisconsin. We have the highlights of that roundtable discussion for you. And residents are being sent away due to staffing shortages at the Greene County Jail. News 3 Now looks for solutions. That's tonight at 6.
When the More Than Pink Walk returns after a 2-year COVID break, one super supporter will be front and center.
Breast cancer is something that we all have connections to.
Charlotte Teleste learns why Coleman's local mission is especially important to him. Tonight on News 3 Now at 6. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Welcome back. The governors of Arizona and Texas are both sending migrants who have requested asylum in the U.S. to Washington, D.C. and also to New York.
The programs cost those states millions of dollars, but the governors say it is necessary to relieve the strain on cities on the Mexico border. Critics say this is just a political stunt. Natalie Brand has more from Capitol Hill.
Dozens of migrants arrived in Washington, D.C. after a more than 1,700-mile bus trip from Del Rio, Texas. Volunteers greeted them with breakfast at a nearby shelter. This man says he came from Venezuela and says many people have been harmed by the government. They've been targeted. Texas Governor Greg Abbott started what he calls Operation Lone Star in April. He says it's in response to President Biden's immigration policies and is necessary to relieve the burden on border cities.
They cannot handle the overwhelming number of illegal immigrants coming across the border.
Texas says it sent more than 6,500 asylum seekers out of state. The migrants have already been processed and released by the Department of Homeland Security. While most have arrived into Washington, D.C., starting this week, buses headed to New York City.
This is a political stunt by Governor Abbott. He's unfortunately using human beings as political pawns.
New York says it's opened 11 emergency shelters. Muriel Bowser. D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser has said her city is at a tipping point and requested aid from the D.C. National Guard to help with logistical support. That request was rejected by the administration. Natalie Brandt, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
FEMA has given SAMU First Response a $1 million grant to help the nonprofit find space for the resettled asylum seekers. Let's get a look now at your certified most accurate weather. Here's Chief Meteorologist Gary Canolti. Gary?
Well, skies are sunny across southern Wisconsin. There's no rain here. High-resolution Doppler radar, very quiet, but not far out to the west. There are some showers and thunderstorms over parts of southwestern Minnesota and even parts of eastern Iowa. But notice the general movement of these toward the south-southeast. They're not heading toward us right now. The air is much drier across Wisconsin, so any showers that try to move east just kind of fizzle out. So the main movement, and this is also with the upper-level jet stream winds, just kind of taking everything more to the south and to the east. We'll see a couple of chances for showers and thunderstorms. One tomorrow, another later on tomorrow night. The one tomorrow, as the precipitation moves into that drier air, it's going to weaken. So we're not looking at a lot of precipitation here. Most of the heavier rain is in the showers and storms tonight that will be moving through eastern Minnesota and eastern Iowa. And then another batch of showers and thunderstorms tomorrow night will favor more northern and northeastern Wisconsin, with maybe some areas seeing up to an inch of rain and heavier thunderstorms. But again, most of southern Wisconsin kind of in between. So we're not looking at a lot of rain, but there will probably be some showers for just about everybody. Three things you need to know in the forecast. Look for some showers tomorrow. Not a continuous all-day rain, and the rain for the most part will be light. Can't rule out an isolated thunderstorm as well. Otherwise, you can see on Saturday we're back up into the lower 80s. A little more sunshine and winds out of the south will bring temperatures a little bit warmer for Saturday, and then we'll cool back down into the mid-70s on Sunday and see mild and dry weather for much of next week. High temperatures will be in the mid to upper 70s, and the average high temperature should be in the lower 80s. As we take a look at weather track, here's what I was talking about with the jet stream coming in from the northwest. That does two things. Number one, the moisture supply is limited. You don't get moisture from central Canada. You get more when you have southerly winds off the Gulf of Mexico. The other thing is a northwesterly wind flow brings in cooler weather, and that's why we're seeing temperatures right now in the 70s instead of the lower 80s that we normally see this time of year. A cold front came through yesterday, became stationary down across central Indiana, and notice it becomes a warm front out to the west, but it's not moving very quickly. So these showers and storms are forming just north of the warm front in Minnesota and Iowa. And as that front lifts northeastward, we'll see a little better chances for rain as we head into tomorrow. Now, tomorrow will stay cool because of the cloud cover, but we'll briefly get into the warmer air for Saturday with high temperatures in the lower 80s before that cold front out to the west drops back in and temperatures fall back into the 70s for Sunday. 70 degrees for high tomorrow. Mostly cloudy skies will keep our temperatures down, and there will be a few scattered showers, perhaps an isolated thunderstorm. Latest version of Future Track just updated. You can see as the showers and thunderstorms come in our direction, Notice how they weaken because the air is a little bit drier here, but the cloud cover will keep our temperatures down. Highs only in around 70 degrees for tomorrow. And then the shower and thunderstorm chances tomorrow night, again, favor more eastern and northeastern Wisconsin. Can't rule out a shower or thunderstorm just about everywhere else. Saturday, we'll start to see some breaks in the clouds, and that'll get temperatures up to close to 80 degrees. And you can see precipitation amounts for the most part, less than 1/10 of an inch unless you get caught under a heavier shower or thunderstorm. 7 to 10 day forecast, 81 on Saturday, slight chance for a shower or storm. Dry Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, highs mid to upper 70s. Thunderstorm chance Thursday afternoon into Friday, highs mid to upper 70s. And next weekend right now looks to be dry with high temperatures in the upper 70s. As we check out first warn traffic right now, here's the view of the I-3990 at Racine Street. They just changed the camera view. There was a semi that had overturned on one of the ramps at the end of Racine Street that was blocking traffic. Beltline right now, pretty good. Just a minor slowdown around Monona Drive. Otherwise, traffic moving pretty steadily on the Beltline, I-39, 90, and 94. Travel times right around 15 minutes either way on the Beltline between University Avenue and the interstate. Heading out of Madison, 24 minutes from the Beltline to Janesville on I-39, 90. 16 minutes, Middleton to Sauk City on US 12. Downtown to Sun Prairie, East Washington Avenue and US 151. A little higher than normal, about 20 minutes. That's your news for now. First warn traffic.
Gary, thank you. Coming up, how a camp in southern Wisconsin is helping kids create lifelong support systems as they heal emotionally and physically from burn injuries. That's just ahead.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
What you see is important. How you see is important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Right now, get 40% off lenses with the purchase of any frames. Shopko Optical.
You know, higher temperatures lead to higher power bills. So this summer, call Mad City for our exclusive Eco Sky windows with a higher energy rating than other windows on the market. Plus, Sky Mirror technology and layers of low E work to block out harmful UV rays.
Insulating and keeping the home, cooler in the summer and warmer in the winter. Just looking nice.
Now listen to this, 30 homeowners who need new windows will save with free installation on a house full of new windows. 18 months, no interest, no payments. We're going to compensate you for your time. And if you call right now, you get a $50 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate from Mad City Windows. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call now with zip code and location to qualify. 608-338-1616. That's 608-338-1616.
I love this state. Knock on any door in any county, and you'll find good-hearted, hard-working folks. People whose businesses are proudly helped as Lieutenant Governor. Hard work needs to be respected again, with fair wages and opportunities to get ahead. That's how my parents opened doors for me. My mom was a teacher and my dad worked third shift. I'm not one of these millionaires. I work just as hard for you as you work for your family. I'm Mandela Barnes and I approve this message.
Hey, we're here at the local farmers market where Informed Choice Insurance Agency is offering fresh local Medicare. Hey, Joe, are you behind this whole check your zip code deal on national TV for extra Medicare benefits?
I don't know. Check your zip code.
Why would I check my zip code?
Because you're in it.
So we get a lot of calls about that guy. It's sad because your local Medicare plans already have those bells and whistles Joe promises.
Don't be fooled by national TV hype. When it comes to your Medicare options, keep it local with Informed Choice Insurance Agency, and their services are free.
Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them. Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Donate today.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. It's back to school time. Prep your student for success with a comprehensive eye exam.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
The professional firefighters of Wisconsin hosted an open house today at a summer burn camp for injured youth.
The free week-long camp in Walworth County helps kids heal and connect with others who are facing similar challenges. News 3 Now photojournalist Jim Rader spent the day at the camp and shares their story.
We're here at our summer camp for burn injured youth. It's Visitors Day. Here at Burn Camp, this is a free week-long summer camp for kids with life-changing burn injuries. You know, for the emotional healing that goes along with their injuries. This is the 28th year of Burn Camp. It started in 1995 here, always at Camp Timberley, just outside of East Troy, Wisconsin. The catalyst that started this was the fall of 1987 in the city of Milwaukee. There were 3 fires in the span of 2 weeks that took the lives of 20 people, including 17 kids. Friends, family, guests, fire departments from all over the state come out to show their support for these amazing kids. At Burn Camp, being a free summer camp for kids with life-changing burns, it gives an opportunity for young burn survivors to come together in a nurturing environment where they don't have to worry about the world around them. They don't have to worry about their appearance. They don't have to worry about anything else. They just get to come to camp and have fun. There you go. So what Burn Camp does is it provides that emotional healing and creates a network and a community that lasts a lifetime for these kids to fall back onto.
And they had a great day for it today. We'll get a final check on your first warn forecast when we return.
Some ideas seem good, but aren't.
These guys will buy our house without even seeing it.
Online buyers make offers that seem attractive at first, only to lower or cancel at the last minute. We Buy Ugly Houses won't reduce or cancel our firm cash offers before closing. Call or click to sell quick.
From loud construction to music blaring and those annoying insects that disrupt your sleep. Things can get noisy outside, but you can enjoy some peace and quiet inside with new Eco Sky windows exclusively from Mad City, featuring noise-reducing glass to soundproof your home. And be sure to ask about grid design inside the glass for easy cleaning. Don't miss out. 30 homeowners who need new windows will save with free installation on a house full of new windows. 18 months, no interest, no payments. Senior military discounts. We're going to take before and after pictures and compensate you for your time. Last chance to call during this program and receive a free $50 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call now with zip code and location to qualify. 608-338-1616. That's 608-338-1616.
It's Slumberland's anniversary sale, and to celebrate, we're stacking the deals. Buy any sofa or sectional and get 20% off your second purchase. Now for the stacking, get another 20% off both items.
20 plus another 20?
Yep, and there's more. Buy any recliner or accent chair and get 20% off your second purchase. And stack an additional 20% off both items.
Discounts? On top of discounts?
Plus, we are still offering great special financing at Slumberland Furniture.
I'm Tim Michaels. I'm not a politician. I'm a businessman who helped build a great Wisconsin company and created thousands of jobs. Tony Evers, Joe Biden, they're 2 peas in a pod. Both career politicians and way over their head, failing the country and the state of Wisconsin. That's why I'm running. We need to have strong, proven executive leadership in Madison that can get things done and make this state as great as it can be.
Ooh, Kohler, of course. When were you going to tell me about the new shower?
Oh, you like it?
I love it.
I designed it myself.
Is she bragging about our shower again?
Wow.
It was all Kohler Luckstone. The walls, the storage, the shower head, everything. A Kohler authorized dealer walked us through every detail, and installation couldn't have been easier.
ideas seem good, but aren't.
Maybe these guys will buy our house.
What could go wrong?
Like rookie home buyers who can lower or cancel offers without notice. We Buy Ugly Houses won't reduce or cancel our firm cash offers before closing. Call or click to sell quick.
Here's what we're working on tonight. Extraordinary action at the Justice Department. Attorney General Merrick Garland asks a judge to make public the warrant that authorized an FBI search of former President Trump's Florida home. That, along with a list of items that law enforcement took from Mar-a-Lago. Plus, today gas prices fell below $4 for the first time in 5 months, the lowest nationwide average since March. And finding forever homes for 4,000 rescued beagles. That's tonight on the CBS Evening News.
Here's live view from the Queen Bee Radio Skycam in Platteville. Notice those clouds out on the western horizon. There is a little bit of rain in parts of eastern Iowa, but you can see it's still quite a distance off, and it's moving more to the south, so our better chances for rain probably won't occur until tomorrow.
Gary, thank you. Thanks for joining us. We're back in 30 minutes for News 3 Now. At 6, the CBS Evening News is next.